That's exactly how I feel.
Ooh.
What's the score?
20-14. Zeke just ran by about a 50-yard run down to like the 3.
Man,
And they're gonna now they're gonna throw it 3 plays.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's on the 6. Zeke 14 carries, 117 yards. And they ran a play action to the tight end.
How about them Knowles yesterday finally playing a decent game?
I ain't watching, so I don't know what they did. I just seen it on my phone.
I won't be watching them until
their defense.
I won't watch. Yeah, I'm not watching them until they get like a 20-point victory somewhere.
I don't understand what's going on. I know both Corbin and Ward, they're very quick.
Yeah. Boy, Corbin, the truth.
Yeah.
Shoot, Ward had a long run yesterday too. The dude hit dude across the middle with like one quick juke and struck out for like 65 yards.
How he did the juke, did he?
Shut up. But yeah, it was almost. It was a good offensive game.
And what made it even better is the Gator Log. The Gators lost.
Yes. That was so entertaining.
Hey, look, so I had made the post because we played Star Ready Gators. So I made a post with a lion holding an alligator. And I was wondering why it was like some Florida Gator fans like looking sideways at my post and making comments. I'm like, what? Like, we're not doing this today. I'm like, what? So after our game and I got home and everything, I'm looking. I'm like, oh, the Gators playing Kentucky. They thought I was talking about. I'm like, nah. But since y'all lost, I'm gonna just repost it again.
Oh, they were salty.
They were super salty.
Yeah. That one dude, he was like, $1,000 Florida beat Florida State. Bet it up.
Oh,
man, you mad?
Really? Why y'all? I don't understand why Florida State kept getting brought into the fact that they lost.
I don't know.
We ain't have nothing to do. We know we sorry.
Yeah,
like,
they're in denial about it. They're in denial about
it.
We know we sorry. They don't know. They don't know they sorry. That's the problem.
Every Florida State.
We know we're trash.
Yeah. I didn't think we was gonna win it all this year, but hey,
neither. I had hope.
Shout out to the Seminoles. Finally got them a win.
Yeah. Hopefully they can keep it rolling, but I doubt it.
I won't be holding my breath on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see them winning the game. I mean, I can't say that, but I guess I can. I don't see them winning the game this season. Just like I don't see the Jaguars winning the game this season.
Jags are going to win.
They are?
Jags are going to win a game.
They play the Jets.
Oh, yeah. Do they play the Jets? Hold on.
They play the Colts.
I don't think they're going to beat the Colts.
I mean, with Carson Wentz back there?
Carson Wentz will be hurt before they play.
Yeah.
He might be hurt now. But the Jets are going to win. They're going to be all right because of their offense.
That sucks for DJ Shark.
What happened to him?
He on that long play that he was blocking for Chenault, I think it was Chenault. One of the defensive players fell on his leg and fractured his ankle.
Oh, dang.
So he had to have season-ending surgery to repair it.
They weren't throwing it to him anyway.
He called a touchdown last game.
Yo.
What up?
What they do. Back again, man. It's Sunday, so y'all know we here. We look like a podcast, episode 41, in the place to be. You know what I'm saying? Kicking the boo-boo. The homies in here. Big Dez, what's going on?
That man still trying to recover from the beach day yesterday.
What? Man.
Hey, they
Not
said
a beach person.
they say them waves were. Mama said that them waves were like something serious.
Well, I got whiplash on the wave. It hit me right across the middle of my back.
You got whiplash, and a natural, neti pop probably.
I didn't fall though. It didn't knock me down, but man, I was a little dizzy. I'm trying to walk back to the shore.
And that wave came all the way up there where we had the tent set up at. That was crazy.
We were set up way back. Like,
I don't know what that was about. It came way up there where we was at. And just right where we was at, like not on the side, just right directly where we was sitting at, the water came way up there.
Hey, that was Norman playing too much. You know he don't know how to play right. He wanted to be part of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got splashed way up there.
Stop playing.
I almost drowned your mama.
Yeah, she came walking back. We were like, what happened to you?
Dedrick, what's going on, man?
Hey, look, I'm chilling. Just nothing big going on.
How big are the waves in Hawaii?
Depends on where you go.
Oh.
Depends on where you go. We got a beach like literally 5 minutes from us, and the waves are very surfable, like high surfable. Then we got a beach that's 20 minutes down the road that we like to go to that there's absolutely no waves. And then you go on the other side of the island and the waves are like 6-8 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I'd be nowhere near them waves.
Nope. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people decide, hey, I'm going to surf this giant wave that's folding over about 30 feet high.
What makes them? Hey, it's just like everything else, though. If you same with like skateboarding, same with even riding a motorcycle. Like I don't know if I can ride this motorcycle fast, but once you start riding a motorcycle, you're like, oh, I can go faster.
Good. So hold on. Waves, skateboarding, motorcycles. We gonna hold all three of them. Let's pause that right there. You know what I mean? Shout out to that boy Dana, man. Shout out to Dana. You know, he dipping and dodging on the road and doing his coaching thing. As always, long live the big homie, Big
Norm.
Shout out to Big Norm. Yeah, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, ding, ding, ding. You know what I mean? So you can get notified. Drop us some comments. You know, we on YouTube. Follow everybody's social media too. You know, everything you look like a podcast, IG, Facebook, all that good stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so mentioning surfboarding and skateboarding and driving motorcycles. Today we're gonna I guess do a little we gonna
informative.
Informative. Might be a little controversial.
Yeah, dispute some of these myths of the African Americans. Dun dun dun.
Stereotypes.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of things that, you know, I know we look at as white people activity. So, you know, we just want to kind of go over some things. So we always talking about, you know, Dedrick out there in Hawaii. So let's start with surfing. Like, dude, is that something that y'all think Black people get into, or
that is?
Have you seen? You kind of got a front row seat out there.
I've seen some. I've seen some. It's a sprinkle of Black people out there surfing or whatnot. And
hold on, well, with everything is gonna be a sprinkle. You know what I mean? It's gonna be. It's not gonna. Everything not gonna be just.
Like there's a big giant black people surf group.
Yeah, as a black people as a whole group, we're not monolithic. Like we don't all think the same.
Big word alert.
Hold on. Let's go back. Say that again.
We're not monolithic. We don't all think the same. But there's some things that we think the same.
Like one of them is one of the things that most black people think the same. The reason that they don't do oceans because the reason they don't do surfing because a lot of people don't do big bodies of water that they can't feel the bottom on.
Yeah.
This is facts.
This is that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like
we want to be secure in our feet.
Yeah, look, like I told y'all when we went parasailing and dude dropped us in the ocean. I wasn't with that, bro. I wasn't with parasailing, but dropping me in the middle of the ocean, I definitely wasn't with that.
Nope.
Definitely, that was a no-go.
Like, I don't know. I personally, Deanna always say that, like, I do a lot of white people stuff. But, I mean, I don't have a problem being out in the middle of the ocean. Like, swimming, and because, one, I'm a pretty strong swimmer. Two, the ocean is, if I get tired of swimming, I can just lay on my back and float. And,
really?
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can just lay on my back and float.
You get that from Tori's. She floats, and your mom she floats.
Anybody could float in salt water. If yeah, it's easy because I can't float at all in swimming pools. Like as soon as I lay back, I just sink. But
I've never floated a day in my life.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh,
yeah, I guarantee you afloat in the ocean out here. But at the same time, like I'm adventurous. I am, like they said last episode, because of the food I ate, I'm a live oak. I'm a country dude. So I like to do a lot of things that most black people won't try.
So you're part of the sprinkle.
Yeah, as part of surfing, like I am going to go out there and start getting surfing lessons so I can start surfing, and I'm probably get some for Josiah too because he wants to learn how to surf, but he got to become a stronger swimmer first. He thinks he can swim, and then once he can't feel the bottom, he starts panicking a little bit, and I have to tell him like, look, go, lay on your back.
That brings us to one common misconception among black people that we can't swim.
That is very
right. Yeah,
but I think that's regional though. I think black people not being able to swim is regional.
It is. It could be. It could be like where you live.
Because up north, black people probably don't have the opportunity to go to a pool and learn how to swim or go to the beach and swim and all that good stuff. But people down south, especially like our family, everybody down south in our family had a pool growing up.
Yeah.
So
my mama still can't swim.
So we were like, at least all the grandkids and stuff, we were always in the pool swimming.
Yeah, we started swimming at a young age by ourselves with no parents, no supervision.
It was to the point when I was like, when we were younger in New Jersey, it was like mama was contemplating on like getting me a swimming coach so that I could train to be a Olympic swimmer, but all things changed when we moved from New Jersey to Florida.
Didn't want to be a swimmer anymore.
I stopped swimming. I stopped playing instruments. I just became a little menace.
Became a Duval.
Yep. You know how they say pigs turn feral faster than any animal? Yep.
You're a pig.
I was equating my move from New Jersey to Jacksonville as me going back to my natural habitat and becoming wild again.
Yeah, we're going way off subject.
I know, right? This man talking about growing tusk.
We veered off the road.
This man talking about growing tusk as a wild boy. Hold on, now let's transition. Let's turn right there on wild boy. So, what about hunting?
That's exactly. Look, I ain't never been hunting, but that is on my bucket list. So as soon as I get back to the mainland, I am buying so many firearms so that I can go hunt any and everything that I want.
And I will tell you,
everything from squirrels to deer to bear, I'm hunting.
That's that live oak coming out of
Look, he's hunting and he gonna skin it and eat
it. we do hunt. We hunt, especially in the South.
My daddy go hunting every year.
Y'all know I'm already nice with them firearms too. So
I've never been hunting, but I just we hunt as black people, black men. We do hunting.
You have more black hunters than black surfers.
Surfers,
definitely.
I think it's from and that's another regional thing, because I don't think the northern black people would even think about hunting. Like northeastern people, like in that region, but when you get down south, and that's how we got our food. That's how once all the slaves were released, we had to learn how to hunt and forage and everything ourselves. So we, like down south, started hunting.
Yeah. Now, hey, one thing that's not regional, and this is one of the things that Des, what was your word again?
Monolithic.
If we're out anywhere and any black person starts running, we all run.
Yep, that's all right. Yeah,
that's just instinct. We'll ask questions later. We'll figure out why we was running later, but we gonna run.
We gonna run. Yeah. Joe, remember the fair?
Oh, we gonna run. We gonna get it.
Nothing happened. Everybody started running.
Nothing happened.
It wasn't
nothing. They was fighting. Boy, wasn't nobody fighting. Everybody was running. Ain't nobody even over there no more.
That is it. Hey, but back to like hunting and food. What about the chicken and watermelon stereotype?
I'm gonna eat some chicken.
Chicken is a staple in my household. Chicken is
yes.
See, that's the thing. It's not just black. Everybody eats chicken.
Especially fried chicken.
And then they try to say they try to say it's fried chicken. No, we like all types of chicken. Like it ain't just fried chicken.
No,
you put it on the grill, you can bake it. We taking all chicken.
Eat it. Yep. Yeah. But watermelon, I would say watermelon. I don't deal with watermelon.
Yeah, I don't really do watermelon like that. Watermelon is probably my last choice for fruit. Nope.
Yeah, I eat it, but I ain't looking for it.
It's third to last.
What's your last two? What's your last two?
My last two is cantaloupe and honeydew.
You don't like those?
Not one bit.
Well, those are in the watermelon.
I know they're melons
of fruit. Yeah,
they're melons, but
they can keep all the melons.
Yeah, I'm not.
Have y'all seen the new watermelons don't come with seeds no more? Like
what new? It's not new. It's been
when we was growing up, every watermelon had 1 million seeds in them.
Not the ones.
Yeah.
Like daddy would always get the seedless watermelon, and he would get the seedless yellow meat watermelon.
That wasn't when you was young.
That was when I was young.
You younger. You was grown man. We were getting that stuff.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't living at home. I mean, I was living at home when he was
right. You wasn't.
I'm about to say.
I was living at home when like seedless watermelon is not new. It's the only thing that makes
it's been around for a long time, seedless watermelons, but now that's all they sell.
Oh. Yeah, it's no seeded watermelon.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find it. Because my girl say that he eat watermelon like it's candy.
This has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but Tavon Diggs is the best defensive back in the NFL. I'm going to say it right now.
Pick.
2 picks today. You got 2 today. That boy ball.
Everybody, every defensive back is better than every defensive back on the Jaguars.
This is facts. Jack so bad they traded a first round pick who was a DB.
Yeah,
for a 5th round.
Yeah,
I was like,
he played for Carolina.
Hey, but look, yep, he played for Carolina, and that tight end that we got from Carolina he was a good addition.
Yeah, that tight end looked good, especially to be there for like a week. Like, you know what I mean?
But what he was saying,
the new guy.
Yeah, what he was saying
that was 85, right?
Yeah, what he was saying was that Jacksonville and Carolina runs pretty much the same offense.
Oh, okay.
Different calls. I mean, they call the plays different things, but they're the same offense. That's why it was easy for him to come in and right off the trade come in and be productive.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to stereotypes. What's another misconception among Black people?
That most of us are more athletic than white people.
That's a fact.
That used to be a fact.
Still is.
Yeah, I'm about to say still is.
Like overall, the percentages,
Take 10 Black students, 10 white students, put them in a competition that's going to test their athleticism, weightlifting, speed, jumping. It's going to test all of that. Guarantee 90% of the winners are going to be Black.
You would think so. What age range?
I say high school. Start at high school. Start at high school, and even like stay-at-home dads at the age of 40 that don't do anything. I guarantee you, I could go out there and outrun any 40-year-old stay-at-home dad who doesn't work out.
I concur. Yeah, I agree.
You might be able to outrun that workout. You know what I mean? Now, if we're talking distance, he might get you.
Yeah.
But if it's just a short burst,
40 yard dash. Oh yeah, I'm stepping.
Yeah.
And I put that challenge out. Give me a 40-year-old dad who don't work out, and I'm gonna beat you in a foot race.
I'm with that too. We got 3 already. We got 3. We'll add Dana. We got 4.
Express more than you too.
Yeah, probably will. Yeah, but y'all got abnormal strength, so that might just come with, you know what I mean?
Genetics. Hey, look, being
Black. Now, according to 23andMe, when I did my DNA thing, it came back that, like, naturally, my DNA shows that I have the muscle makeup of an elite athlete. That's what it says in my DNA.
Man, they can tell you anything. They tell you anything.
Now let's go to the flip side of the athleticism. What about if we took 10 Blacks, African Americans, 10 white kids, and we go with the knowledge portion of it. You know what I'm saying? We go to like scholastics and stuff like that. Now, previously it would have been, back in the day, the white kids are gonna score higher, but I think that's a myth. That's a myth.
As well.
That is a myth.
It's a myth too.
That was the NFL's. That used to be the NFL's decision making on drafting quarterbacks. Black quarterbacks high because they weren't as intelligent. Their football IQ wasn't as high as these white quarterbacks.
And that was, what's that test called? The Wonderlic?
Yeah, the
Wonderlic test.
Yeah. But it was like, now all these Black quarterbacks are stars.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like at one point, what was it, 3 years ago, when the top 5 quarterbacks in the league were all black?
That was last year. Or the year before.
Like I said, it's probably this year.
Because it was Deshaun Watson, it was
Holmes,
Lamar Jackson,
Russell Wilson.
Dak Prescott, and Russell Wilson.
Yep.
You got Kyler Murray. Yeah, Kyler Murray into that this year.
Yep. Kyler Murray, you got Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, like it's.
So
I think
still
and even Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, Teddy B.
Teddy B is up there doing this thing in Denver. Shoot, if he wouldn't have gotten hurt, Tyrod Taylor out there in Texas.
For real.
Don't forget about Jameis.
Yeah, and Jameis out there slinging it in New Orleans.
Let's forget about Jameis. Jameis embarrassed me every week.
And it's not because of his play.
On the field.
Not it's always something with Jameis.
Look at your teammate next to you.
Like, what are you doing?
Hey.
Here's another stereotype. Do you think black people are inherently funnier than other races?
I think so. I was just watching. We was watching the stand-up comedy special the other night, and I was like, I don't find most white comics funny.
Now, is it because of what they say we can't relate to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it might be relation.
I think I can, being that I can honestly say, out of all of us, I've probably been around more white people than y'all.
Agreed.
So I think I can relate to the white people and what they go through and all this and all that, but it's not about what it's not about what they talk about. I think it's more about the delivery. Because if you think about it, Kevin Hart ain't really that funny.
He's not.
But the way he delivers things makes you laugh because he's stupid. Like the interview he had with Don Cheadle, it wasn't that funny. But when Don Cheadle was like, "Yeah, I'm 56," and as soon as he said that, Kevin Hart was like,
"Yeah."
Cheadle, like, really?
It's the delivery, and I don't think white people have the same delivery as black people when it comes to comedy. But inherently, I don't think. And maybe I'm just being biased. I don't believe white people are funnier than black people.
And once again, you have your and like we said with black people, you have your sprinkle. Of course, with white people, you have your sprinkle because Gary Owens is hilarious. Like he's hilarious.
That's what our friends have mentioned. Like, what about Gary Owens? Like Gary Owens is not a white comedian. He might be, he might be white, but he's not a white comedian.
Correct. He's lived a black life. So yeah. I'm trying to think of a white comedian that's just funny, like Seinfeld. I don't think I ever laughed at Seinfeld.
Like he wasn't the funny one on the show.
He wasn't.
That's the thing.
The show was the
show.
Like that show, it was funny because of stuff that was happening, not
now some white actors who play comedic roles are funny.
Yeah.
Like I really like the dude. Y'all ever watch the show Neighborhoods with Cedric the Entertainer? The Neighborhood.
Oh yeah, the guy that played on the girl. That girl.
He played on
New Girl. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's pretty funny. Yeah.
Because he's just stupid. But when it comes,
I like the dude from Superbad, the fat dude. What's his name? Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny.
And Seth Rogen. I think Seth.
Yes. Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, yes. they might be the two funniest white people that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how does that work though? Like, how did you know what I mean? Like, because if you think of like majority of like, you know what I mean, black comedians, when they, you know, they can get in a movie and be funny in both ways, but I don't think I would enjoy like a Jonah Hill stand-up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know if he can do stand-up.
I don't know if that's a transition.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like Dave Chappelle isn't a good actor.
You crazy. I like all his movies. All his movies are funny.
He's a great comedian. I mean, because he's doing.
But he don't really act.
Yeah,
he just be himself. He be himself in the movies.
Man, what's so let's think about another one. God damn, Dallas, boy, y'all, let's go. Damn, got another sack. That boy Parsons. I got to get that 11 jersey. But what was another one? We had some more. What about? Well, we kind of touched on food. What about
what's a food that's not really known as a black food that you love?
Oh, well, that's gonna be on y'all. Y'all know how my list of food intake is very short, so I'll leave that up to y'all. I probably fit the stereotype when it comes to that.
What is this?
Hendrix is bulgogi.
But that don't count. That's Korean. I love, like, second to soul food. Korean is my favorite cuisine.
Korean is pretty tasty.
I spent so much time in Korea and have eaten in like all the Korean hole in the walls and.
Hey, hold on, Didrik. Hold on, before you finish that. Like, when you edit the video, when you say I spent so much time in Korea, you should like edit in, run it, and then go and then talk from there.
That video has vanished from the face of the earth.
I don't have that video.
Vanished. You know how many times I've looked for that video?
It's not out there anymore, and I don't know where the disc is.
Like, how does something get vanished from the internet like that? Nothing goes away from the internet.
I think I know somebody who might have a copy of it.
Look,
but
man, you need to pull some strings and reach out to your people.
Was Sean around during this time?
Was who?
Sean Way.
No. No.
That was before.
Yeah, that was in 2000 and
run it.
That was what, 2007? That was around 2007, 2008 time frame.
Dang.
But well, Didrik, your experiences in like the typical outlook on a black person, that like, I think you would be so far away from that because of, you know, you been in the military, you done been, you know, all around the world. So you would definitely be like an exception to the rule. Like, I think any judgment passed on you would be like wrong, like right off rip. You know what I'm saying?
But to answer your previous question, it's not Korean food.
What is it?
I don't consider Korean food as something outside of the black thing, because every black person I know loves Korean food.
Yes, the Korean fried wings. Oh man.
Beef bulgogi, all that stuff. Every black person love it. What I'm gonna say is green bean casserole.
He went real Caucasian on that one.
Look, I had never had green bean casserole. I had never had green bean casserole before I joined the military. And when I joined the military and we went to like a Thanksgiving potluck, and they had this creamy green bean thing with the fried onions on top. I was like, what is this? Like, one of my coworkers like, what? Green bean casserole. Like,
what do you mean? What is? What do you?
Yeah. So I'm like,
what do you mean?
So my first question was, do they make it with mayonnaise? Because it was white and creamy. He was like, no. I'm like, okay, cool. Scoop it up. When I tasted it, I loved it. And then I was like, I got to make this myself. So I started making my own green bean casserole.
To be honest, it's not nasty.
It's not.
They use cream of mushroom soup.
Yep. It's
green bean
soup
and fried onions on top.
That's all it is. Cream of mushroom soup, seasoning, fried onions on top.
It's not nasty. It's just a very simple Caucasian dish.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is we need to take the green bean casserole and we about to remix that bit. You know what I mean?
Green bean casserole.
We gonna season that thing up.
I know about
some collard green casserole.
How about that?
Nah. No.
No.
We just gonna season the green beans. We gonna season the green beans. You know what I mean? We probably gonna put some type of pork in that. You know what I mean? Little, you know what I mean? Put some type of meat in it.
That's how that's how I make it. That's how I do it. I put bacon in anything green. Anything green has bacon in it.
Green jello with bacon bits in it.
Well, any green vegetable has bacon in it. So
let's put a check mark next to black people in pork. Like, you know what I mean? Outside of, those that, the Muslim religion, a lot of it, they don't rock with pork, but yeah, we gonna pork some stuff up.
Yeah, you'll see, you'll get some of the black people be like, I don't eat pork, but they used to eat pork. Never let them forget that they used to eat it.
Yep. Like, I don't eat pork. It's bad for you. I'm like, tell that to your 90-year-old grandmama who still cook and eat a slice of bacon every morning.
I remember we had like a little get together or whatever down south, and Monty had made that rice, and it had some type of pork in it, and that boy Rail was over there. He don't eat pork, and he had ate about 3 scoops of it. He was like, "It's pork in this." We was like, "Yeah." He was like he looked so disappointed that he couldn't finish eating that rice. Like, he was like, "Man, like, why I wish y'all wouldn't have told me that."
Well, you done ate it now. Why stop?
Yeah, for real. Bro, finish your plate. We ain't gonna tell nobody. Like, that's between us.
I remember that.
Yeah.
He was so hurt that he couldn't eat the rest.
Des, what about you?
Like, you can eat it, dog. We don't care if you don't eat pork or not.
Des, no judgment.
What about you? What is your non-black person?
Who, me?
Food that
anything Mexican. Anything Mexican. Like tacos, burritos, anything.
Tacos aren't Mexican.
Rice and beans, refried beans.
Burritos aren't Mexican.
You know what I mean. A Mexican restaurant, ain't it?
Burritos are white people.
They're from Texas. I know that.
They're white people stuff.
But still, they sell them in Mexican
restaurants. The Mexicans took the burrito and they remixed it. Like, we finna do this green bean casserole. I'm gonna make that this week, bro. I'm gonna make that this week. You know what I mean? I'm gonna remix the.
You gonna remix the green bean casserole?
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Are you gonna?
I'm just saying. I'm gonna just put some type of pork in it. I'm gonna season my green beans up. That's it. Because I'm pretty sure when they make it, they just straight green beans in the
can.
Yeah, and then the fried onions.
Don't forget. Don't forget the cream of mushroom soup.
Yeah,
the cream of mushroom soup. Yeah.
Hey, mama over there across the street makes some banging green bean casserole.
Like, I've never had green bean casserole.
Try it.
But like I say, we smash green beans in this household. Like,
but you got to use
the mushroom.
You got to use the French cut. The French cut thin sliced green beans.
No, you don't.
Look, we use the whole cut. We use the French cut. We use the from the market, snap them and cut them yourself. Like we smash green beans.
Joe, you gotta get the adobo seasoning for the green beans.
Bet. I'm up on that.
Adobo seasoning for green beans. Man, when I tell you.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like we gonna take that and we gonna remix it. Because honestly, I was like green bean casserole. It never sounded like something I would ever wanna try. But I never looked into like what is actually in it.
Yeah,
it's just 3 ingredients.
Very simple recipe, but it's good.
And I'm pretty sure they cook it just like that.
Yep.
Green beans, mushroom, cream of mushroom. Fry these onions and put them on top. That's it.
You buy the already crispy onions. It's already crispy onions.
Like battered and fried crispy onions already.
And
you just put them on top and put it in the oven.
Bring them on top and put them in the oven
until they get brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna post that on the page too.
Yeah.
Hashtag this is the remix.
Speaking of food, Thanksgiving food at that is another common thing that I think we all could agree on. We eat sweet potato pie and not pumpkin pie.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And according to this, Black people don't have mashed potatoes and gravy at Thanksgiving.
Uppity Black people do. I would tell you uppity Black people do. And it'd be unseasoned too. They do. I'm telling you, if like people who think they done made it somewhere and they ain't Black no more, they will have mashed potatoes and corn on the cob at Thanksgiving.
I have mashed potatoes and gravy at every Thanksgiving.
That's because you're in the military. You're around about.
And then my mashed potatoes are definitely seasoned, and my gravy is definitely giblet gravy.
I love potatoes, so and I can have mashed potatoes at any setting.
Right, me too. I want something different for Thanksgiving.
I was laughing so hard because I've been to a Thanksgiving that had mashed potatoes and gravy, just like what Diaz talking about. That's probably the worst cooked Thanksgiving meal ever. I've never had Thanksgiving and been hungry immediately after.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Oh, that's terrible.
But I'm telling you, in the majority of black households, Thanksgiving has greens, dressing, macaroni and cheese, and yams.
Yep. And then ham and turkey as the meat.
Ham and turkey. Those are the staples.
Yeah, that is true.
Households.
Yeah, I think if it's anything, it's like extended off of that. But I think that's definitely the core of Thanksgiving.
I know I had
dang, but y'all got me waiting. I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
Next month.
When I was in Sicily, I cooked Thanksgiving dinner for I think it was like 70 people.
God,
how would you do that? Jesus.
Because nobody there, because it was a bunch of dudes. We deployed with a bunch of dudes, and maybe like 1 or 2 females that was with us. But most of them were dudes that didn't know how to cook.
Oh man!
So I like cooking Thanksgiving dinner. So I cooked Thanksgiving dinner for like the whole squadron, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, this is so good!"
Amazing what a little seasoning salt would do.
80% of the squadron was white.
But yeah, black households, Thanksgiving, we're all eating the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And some don't cornbread too. Cornbread is either in there or some type of bread is involved.
Well, we got dressing, and it might be some cornbread or rolls.
Yeah, we do rolls. Probably rolls. Some Hawaiian rolls that aren't from Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaiian rolls is very popular in black household.
Yep.
I got a pack in the house, pantry right now.
Yep. I just ate the
It's
last
random.
one of ours the other day.
A random pack.
Like it's like one of those things where you just walking out the store and like, oh, Hawaiian rolls. You just randomly just grab it off the shelf as you're checking out.
Yeah, it's just,
They definitely do y'all cook y'all Hawaiian rolls?
I do one. I did it like
I was
once or twice since I found out you're supposed to.
Yeah, it literally says it on there that you're supposed to cook it. Like
They got the plastic, you put it in a card in a box and put it in the oven for like 10 minutes.
in the oven with the box.
Yeah. Yeah, you put it. If you look at it, go get a pack of Hawaiian rolls and look at the directions. Yeah. On the back of it, it's going to say remove it from the plastic.
You know, I got time for all that. When we get them, we want to eat them as soon as we get.
Yes, but guess what?
I'm eating it.
When you put them in the oven for those 5 minutes that they need to be in the oven, they come out. They're so much better.
They did.
Okay, let me go ahead.
Because they warm and soft, and they got a little bit of crunch on the outside. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Don't get me to cooking some rolls for dinner.
Des from the interview and go right in the kitchen. I don't know what we having for dinner tonight.
But I'm cooking these
Hawaiian rolls in the oven. Joy gonna be like, what? Just put them in the oven. Yeah, the thing slapping the oven.
But I think we hit on most of the black stereotypes. I think we hit on most of them.
Yeah, we got through quite a few.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get to one.
Which one?
Dancing, rhythm.
Rhythm.
I think I'm gonna go fact on that one as well.
That is an actual fact that we are born with rhythm.
Yep.
We come out of the womb knowing how to dance.
Or at least knowing how to having rhythm. I wouldn't say knowing how to
not that you can bop on beats. Yeah.
Having rhythm is
because for a minute Juju didn't know how to dance, but she's always had rhythm.
Yeah, she can find the beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She can bop on beat. It baffles me to see people just
like how do you do that?
Like, what are you listening to?
It's like you have to purposely move like that against the I don't understand. I have a hard time understanding. Like, I've actually went up to the white people like, what do you hear? Yeah, like what are you dancing to? Like what are you dancing to? Is your music delayed? Because the beat could be, and they dancing to.
I don't know what they do. I think it's just they don't know which beat to move to. I think that's the big problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like what beat are y'all? Are y'all going off of the strings?
They're trying to move to every beat. They're trying to dance to the. They're trying to dance to the treble. Trying to
every sound.
Trying to dance to the bass at the same time, and they keep missing off beat as they're trying to dance to the treble or the bass. And then, but speaking of dancing, I'm glad y'all talked about this because I was thinking about this earlier this morning. TikTok dances ruin songs.
What do you mean?
TikTok dances ruin songs, especially
ruin in the way of,
especially like Steph Curry ruined basketball. It makes everybody think that they can dance, and then they do these stupid dances to the. What are you doing?
Hey, the worst thing about the TikTok dances is like, I'd be like, oh, that's a real song. Like,
right. Like I be hearing them song on TikTok before I hear the actual song. I'm like, oh, that's where that come from.
Look, and they be trying to they done redid the like T-Pain. What was that? That's T-Pain song that they doing now. I forgot. It was a T-Pain. It's a T-Pain song that I saw them dancing to, and I was like, why? You see that dude on TikTok that says, y'all TikTokers dance to the songs like this, but in my day, this how we dance to them. like real. I'm like, that's exactly what it is. Like these.
And with the TikTok songs, like you hear the TikTok songs and they have the whole dance to it and everything, but the actual song has like nothing to do with that dance.
Nothing.
Like the one, na 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 na, da da da. Like you see everybody walking out with their little family doing the little TikTok video. Yeah. The first word Buddy say, "Shorty smoking Zaza." What? That's how families dancing to this.
Look, hey, and you know what makes me even mad? What makes it worse for me is that I'll admit it, I'm on TikTok a lot. And like I just be hearing the song, and next thing you know, I hear the song and I'm doing the dance.
On the TikTok dance.
I'm like, stop it.
Just go ahead and press record, bro. Just go ahead and press record.
I'm glad I don't be on TikTok like that. I don't know none of the dances.
Me either, bro.
I don't know nothing.
Just go ahead and upload, Dedrick. You know what I'm saying? You look like a podcast. TikTok coming soon featuring Dedrick. In the comments, drop what dances you want him to do.
And he gonna do them. He has to do them.
Oh no! Yes.
Put it in the comment. He has to do it.
I will do that for the fans. For the fans, if you put in the comments of a TikTok dance that you would like to see me do, you have to follow the You Look Like a Podcast TikTok.
Yeah.
And YouTube.
It's going down.
And I will do that dance.
Look, it's going down on the You Look Like a Podcast TikTok.
Guaranteed. I will do.
Dedrick. I just need somebody. Look, I need somebody to go in there and just tell him to whoop on TikTok. You know the song that's on there. You know what I mean? He going viral. He finna start that up. You know what I'm saying? He finna start that one.
Whoop challenge.
Whoop challenge on TikTok.
Yeah, he finna start that up. We'll get him going.
Because I be seeing dudes whooping like on like all these other people pay, and I'm like, what are y'all doing?
They doing it wrong. Like y'all done gentrified whooping. Or millennialized.
Yeah, that's what it is. You don't. And there's like one or two like young kids who grew up who parents are my age, and they grew up like the whoop original generation.
Well,
you could
they grew up with it in the household.
Yeah. You could tell that they grew up with it and didn't know how to do it. But everybody else is just, I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
This is not.
Speaking of our generation, I just saw something on Instagram where the school had 2000 day, like everybody dressed up like they were in the year 2000.
At the school.
At the school, all the high schoolers did. All the high schoolers did.
That's dope.
How do we dress in 2000?
Apparently, we wore a lot of jerseys and big T-shirts.
That was
headbands.
Yeah, that was in like 03. Yeah.
And Jabot jeans.
Yep.
Baggy jeans.
The big jeans and the big white tees. That was when Foot Locker was selling the tees like
jeans with all the NBA teams on them.
Yeah.
When you go to Foot Locker, they had the tall tees.
Yep.
Like 3 for $12 on the tees.
So when they start doing dressing like we dressed in 2000, we are officially old.
Yep.
Facts.
We are officially old.
We've become a theme to a party.
Yep.
Yep.
You gotta think kids that were born in 2000, they're 21 years old now.
Yep. Man.
Yeah. They having 21. Their 21st party is a 2000 themed party.
Some of them are parents.
Yes.
A lot of them are parents. It's a lot of them that are parents.
Quite a few. Very whole lot.
You see the video? This dude was like, "Man, don't forget these kids. My son referred to me saying I grew up in the late 1900s."
Which we did.
Yes. But that just make it sound old.
Dad, you grew up in the 1900s? Yeah.
My kids do that. Like, Daddy, you were born in the 1900s. I'm like, yeah.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
1900s.
I just see something. I see something. It was like, dude was like, my kids. What he said? My kids couldn't believe me when I told them I was older than Google.
Yep, we're all older. All of us older than Google and Amazon
and Yahoo
and Facebook.
Yeah,
and Instagram. We're older than the internet.
Social media. Like
we're older than
we're older than the internet.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. Dang, we're old.
Dang.
No, we're not. The internet came out. The original internet came out in the 60s.
That don't count.
What internet was that?
It was the first internet.
What were they doing on that one?
Not a doggone thing.
Hey,
they ain't had no computers.
The first internet, the servers for the first internet, like the computers for the first internet, will fill up this room.
Dang, what were they doing on the first internet? Lord.
Probably printing out receipts.
Probably. And I think the first internet was made because of IBM. And IBM, they were like they were like the first like major computer manufacturer company. And IBM established it, I guess. I don't know. I might be talking out my butt.
Yeah, you probably are.
That's what happens when you hit 41 episodes.
In the comments, let us know if you talk out of your book.
Do y'all get ID? Do people check ID when you're purchasing like alcohol?
They don't check. They don't check here. They just ask me for my birthday. But nowadays, like here, everybody wear masks, so it wouldn't surprise me if they asked me for my ID card. You know what I mean? Because you can't see my gray hair on my gray beard on my mask.
That's what it is. I've been getting checked a lot lately.
Yes,
I forget. I still have my mask. Okay, but y'all can't see these grays. I'm old.
But they were like, but even still, they just asked me for my birthday.
I don't know the last time I've been ID.
They glanced at it like, okay. Okay. I see the 19.
Yep.
Pretty much. 19, he's old. Sorry, sir.
That's all.
The late 1900s. I see late 1900s.
At the beginning of the date, at the beginning of the year, you old enough to do anything.
Yeah, you see that one, it's over. It is over. Hey man, fellas, episode 41.
Yep.
Yeah, 41. 100 episodes in 100 weeks. We ain't forgot about it, man. We still rolling with it. You know what I mean?
Hey, thanks to all of our 1,200 subscribers.
Shout out to the lookers, man. We see you looking what you're looking at. Yes, sir. 1,200.
We got some YouTube collabs coming up. I've been in contact with a few other YouTubers, and we got some collaborations that we're working on. So y'all
fight Logan Paul.
Yes. I'm setting it up.
Knock him out. But I know if I swing and he in the midst, it's the wrap.
Just don't get knocked out.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
I just know if I swing and miss, it's a wrap because I don't train.
Jake Paul,
Hey,
we're coming for you, Jake Paul.
Hey, what Channing Crowder told Brandon Marshall? Don't have your booty in there.
You see the dude that makes fun of him on Instagram?
Yes.
Just like them.
They had him on their show. They had him on their show.
Yeah.
Oh.
He be acting just like that.
Hey, YouTubers, make sure y'all continue to like and subscribe. Make sure y'all
Hit your bell.
Hit your bell. Stay notified. And comment. Let us know what you think. Talk to us. Let us know.
Give us some topics. You know what I mean? Some stuff y'all want us to talk about. If you know somebody that should be a guest on the show, they got something going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? Add them in the comments.
Hey,
we'll reach out to them.
Yo, we need if anybody out there listening or watching, reach out to Rihanna. Let her know. Let her know that we want her on the show.
Doing that.
Yeah.
So every week we're gonna give y'all a special guest to reach out to.
Yeah. This week, reach out to Rihanna. Rihanna, if you're hearing this,
we love your Fenty lineup. We love your Fenty work.
We do.
Yeah. You'll be our first billionaire that we interviewed on the show. So
yes. Hashtag YLLAP in Rihanna comments.
Yep. Hashtag YLLAP. I'm hashtagging everything that we post this week with YLLAP Rihanna.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, Riri on.
Yep.
That's the goal.
That's the goal, I guess.
Go.
Riri is going to be the guest for our 100th episode. Cat time.
Oh man, and he froze with it.
Oh, that's how you go out.
With
drop the mic.
Episode 41. Episode 41. You look like a podcast. Hey, we love y'all.
Yeah.
The support. We love y'all. Peace out. Episode 41. You look like a podcast. Yo.